Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Draenei Mage playthrough. We are starting off over near the Exodar today. We have a quest to turn in to Torelius the Pack Handler. Coming of Age. Torelius adjusts his eye patch to look at you. This is the best we can offer the Hand of Argus. Torelius sighs. Alright, let me have a look at those orders. Is he crazy entrusting something like this to some no-named Draenei youngling? Just remember this, you'll never make it as a Hand of Argus. You don't have the guts. I guess I'll have to humor him this time. Speak with Vorkin at Kessel's Crossing on Bloodmist Isle. Follow the road north. When it forks, just keep going north. Okay. That is something we could do. We have a quest to turn in inside of the Exodar itself, it seems. So now will be a good time to go ahead and do that. Grabbing the flight point is also probably critical. I don't know if anything is gonna urge us to do this, so let's just come over here and we will get it done ourselves. Unless we start with the flight point, it might be that we automatically start with it, but I am not going to take that chance. We are going to click him. We'll click him, and we can't travel anywhere yet, which is to be expected. I am going to go ahead and refresh our buffs now so that we don't forget to do it later on. You would think over time they would like kind of fix up the Exodar to make it, you know, not have weird lightning flashing through it. Maybe it does change later. Somebody mentioned that the Draenei starting quests are a little bit different now, and it phrases things differently after the Legion expansion, and I haven't done the Draenei stuff in retail anytime recently, so I wonder if any parts of the Exodar have been changed, along with them kind of reworking the narrative. I know they added something to Prophet Velen's lore page on the official site that said he was preparing his people for a war between light and shadow. And that was something that wasn't there before that they added recently. I wonder if that coincides with some of the quest changes or text changes they made to the starting Draenei zone to kind of reframe it. They kind of reframed it so like you're not starting so far in the past, basically. Because the starting zones didn't even get touched with Cataclysm for Blood Elf, and for Draenei they stayed the same. Quite a ways just to talk to our mage trainer here. We're not level 12 yet, so... With every spell you must steel yourself against its seductive lure, using it only as needed for the purposes of good. Hopefully the Wraith granted a glimpse, or the Wraith granted a glimpse of what you might turn into should you become careless. A mindless slave to magic. Yeah, let's definitely take the staff.
Do not lose faith.
Staves are going to be our best bets. Pretty cool. Alright, and that is it. We are so close to level 12 that I wish I would have killed like 1 or 2 more enemies. And then we could have hit level 12 and actually trained level 12 spells. How amazing would that have been? As it is now, if we continue on to Bloodmist, is there going to be a mage trainer out there? I kind of doubt it. We're probably at a point where they're going to make us run back, or fly back, to the Exodar to train. Kind of makes me wonder if we ought to try to fight some things here before we leave. Now, one of you guys let me know that the quest we keep seeing marked on the minimap, and we'll take a look at it as soon as we're outside. We have to pull an aggressive mob to one of the Draenei younglings. Now, I've only come across one of the younglings one time. It was last episode when I noticed that their little tooltip marked them for the quest. So I guess the trick is that we find one of those guys and then we pull an aggressive mob to them. And then while they're fighting it, we heal them with Gift of the Naru. So I'd like to do that. The big problem being I don't really remember where we saw that guy. the Draenei Youngling, and I don't know how many there are. I did go to one of the markers on the map. Like, I ran down here, and there is not a Youngling there at all, so... up here, I think, is where I saw one, but again, I'm not 100%. So that's kind of the situation that I'm in with that quest, is that would be fine. It makes sense. I just really don't know how to consistently find the Draenei Younglings that we need. So we could give a look around. It's a little bit harder to do on foot, because everything takes so much time. It's not the Peacekeepers, it's like a Draenei Youngling, like wanting to prove themselves against the native wildlife or something. Like, yeah, I did come down here and I just didn't see one. But I guess we're going north anyway, right? So maybe we go north and we try to look around this area. And then we should probably go ahead and continue to the north until we get a flight point. If we get a flight point, we could fly back down. We could hearth to Azure Watch, turn it in, and then run over here to fly back. But yeah, step number 1 is us actually finding one of the Draenei Younglings. So yeah, let's head north here and just see what we can do. Might as well fight this guy. Not really a reason not to. That will get us to level 12, so there's that done. Can go ahead and keep putting our points into Elemental Precision. This will be the last point. And then we'll put 2 points into Improved Frostbolt to make that cast a little bit faster for us. Alright, I guess we need to scour the area to see if we can find this NPC. He does seem to have quite a little camp here. You'd think he would be somewhere nearby. See, this is the problem, is like, even with Questy helping us out, there's really no way for me to find this guy. I ran into him randomly yesterday, had no idea what to do with him, and yeah, we'll probably never see him again. So I don't know, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. It really sucks to lose a quest in the starting zone. I feel like that can set you back quite a bit, like as far as like being on track with the leveling curve. But to progress this character, we're probably going to have to do some questing in Darkshore and Bloodmist, kind of bouncing back and forth between the two. So ultimately, maybe missing this one quest isn't going to be a big deal. It's just kind of annoying because it would have been a really easy thing to do probably multiple times had it been, you know, able to be understood. I don't think even the way Questy sets it up and phrases it, it doesn't make sense. It says, speak with Exarch Melenius. This should say something to the effect of, guide an aggressive mob to a Draenei Youngling. You know, that would give you some more information about what you were doing. And then if I had read that, and then come across a Draenei Youngling, I would have known exactly what I needed to do. But as it was, I kept reading that we needed to speak to an NPC that I knew wasn't true. Came across the Draenei Youngling, and I had no idea what we needed to do, because nowhere is it explained. But whatever, it is what it is. We're going to move on and head to the north. This will be the first time that I'll have stepped foot on Bloodmist Isle. 3 different attempted Draenei characters, and this will be the first one that gets to Bloodmist in Classic. So yeah, pretty excited. Alright, let's see exactly what we've got going on here. We'll turn in the breadcrumb first. You made it this far, let's put you to work before you get too bloodied up. Sounds promising. Dude, what happened to your shirt, bro? One thing we've all learned in our travels is that extreme care must be taken when introducing wildlife from one world to another. When the Exeter crashed, it was carrying specimens of various outland species, including an insectoid predator called the Ravager. Some of the specimen were lost, but many others survived and took to the wild. If we don't keep them in check, they will upset the natural balance here on the islands. Yeah, we don't get anything cool from this, which is really disappointing. But we did just get a staff from the mage quest, so I can't complain too much.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
The Kessel Run! Oh, great. You're just in time. Blood Elf activity in this area has doubled in the past week. Our agents have informed us that the Blood Elves that call themselves Sunhawks plan to launch an offensive upon Azuremist soon. We need to get warning out to our allies and compatriots. Warn High Chief Stillpine at Stillpine Hold, Exarch Millennius, we are going back. Oh. Oh. Okay. They want us to go back, like, now.
May the light embrace you. And
favorite treat, Eonar at Kessel's Crossing wants you to bring him 10 sand pears.
May your days be long.
Okay. That's all fine and good. First things first, they've given us this thing. They want us to immediately run away. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that before we do anything else because it gives us the opportunity to go back and train our level 12 spells. It probably would have been faster for me to hearth. But then we wouldn't have the mount to kind of fly back. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, the flight point would have been all the way up here. We're not quite there yet. We need to warn our buddy at Stillpine Hold first, so that will be our first stop. And maybe we'll run into this Draenei youngling again, who knows. He's got to be out here somewhere within the vicinity of his campsite. At least that's what you would think. But he's still not here. There we go. High Chief Stillpine warned. Let's now head directly south, and that'll get us back to Azure Watch. pretty cool that they give you a little mount to ride on. You get to check out the racial mount for the Draenei. There's not an equivalent quest for the Blood Elves. I don't think they ever put you on a mount, not that I can think of at least. And we've done those intro quests a few times now. And yeah, I don't think you get to try out the Blood Elf mount at all. Alright, let's talk to him, but let's not forget to train at the Mage Trainer if we can. I'm assuming we're going to be able to, but who knows.
Good fortune.
There we go. Conjure food of the next rank, yes. Dampen magic, okay. Slow fall, okay. And fireball rank 3, so nothing too incredible. Where is the last guy? Oh, all the way down there, okay. Well, they really did just say, oh, you just got here? Well, why don't you just go back where you came from? All the way back. The mount speed isn't that fast. We'll see if we get back there before the timer's up. Let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and we will move Fireball rank 3 out to our hotbar. Don't know how often we're going to use it. Conjure food, rank 2. Okay. Dampen magic. Dampens magic used against the targeted party member. Yeah, we'll pull it out. If we have an enemy that we know is going to use a lot of magic against us, or if we're coming up against a group of mages, this will be a really good idea to cast on ourselves. Slow fall could be useful. I'll keep it in mind. Oh, we don't have reagents for it. Perfect. Here we go. Admiral Odysseus has been warned. Everybody's been warned. And now we can get out of here. Maybe we should do a little bit of scouting. If we come out this way, what are the odds that we find a Draenei youngling in any other part of the zone? Probably not very good from what we've seen so far. Yeah, and I really don't know what else we could do besides scout the areas that it shows us on Questy. I could go on Wowhead and try to find the exact spawn points of Draenei Youngling. That's the other thing I could do. And then I've checked 3 sources to complete a quest in a game that I should be able to complete in the game without any additional sources. So I'd really rather not also be checking Wowhead while I'm using a questing mod. That's really not what I want to do. So yeah, I think we might lose this one. And I think we're just gonna have to live with that. And yeah, I'm sorry that so far this episode has just been a lot of me running around. Didn't really realize it was going to go that way. I didn't remember that as soon as we get into Bloodmist, they send us back. Otherwise, I might have done this quest off recording because it is a little tedious. Draenei Youngling, where are you? Okay. Moving on, moving on. Alright, back on this side of things, we are looking for sand pears and Bloodmist hatchlings, which are going to be ravagers. Don't need the brown bears, we can try to leave them alone. The pears are going to be things that we pick up off of the ground. And they look like this. They are very small. Maybe we should go turn this in first and we'll get rid of the Elec. That could be a good idea.
Warm wishes to.
Well done. This was a difficult test of your abilities, but you have passed with flying. Riding around on a mount was a difficult test of our abilities? To become a soldier of the Hand of Argus, you must pass many such tests. Many such tests of riding around on a mount? Have you seen the Serpent Men, the ones that call themselves Naga, Kessel Spitz? They dared make an advance upon this camp under cover of darkness only 3 nights ago. Can you believe the audacity of those primitive beasts? I need you to deliver a message to their leadership. To the northeast is Wraithscale Lair, home to Lord Zix. Ziz? Zeus? Find him, slay him where he stands, and drive this banner through his corpse. Jesus! I thought the Draenei were like a little bit more peaceful under Velen, but like everybody in the world of Warcraft, they don't only want people dead, they want their corpses desecrated and stabbed. It's just freaking brutal, man.
Good health.
It's brutal. It's bad enough to send me to kill somebody, okay? Don't make me drive a banner through their corpse. That's called overkill. It's called overkill. Alright, so let's begin by finding our sand pears here. Looking at the map, we can find hatchlings to the east or the west. And it doesn't really seem to matter what direction we go in. So let's come right over here. Interestingly, even though that they're beasts, these guys run away. That's interesting. Have to keep that in mind. And actually, like, as a caster, especially with a wand, I'm okay with things running away. I am okay with that. It's less time that they're going to spend punching us in the face, as long as we can blow them up before they reach help. That's the important part. I would like to be finding more sand pears while I'm doing this, but they don't seem very numerous. Don't seem very numerous, not at all. And to scout around the trees, I'm gonna have to clear some of these bears. Let's make some water while we have the mana for it, and then we will immediately drink, and we'll probably have to make some food soon as well. I think we're just going to hang out on the coast here and we'll finish up all the Ravagers we need. Then we'll make a devoted search for the rest of our sand pears. Then we'll head up and take on the Naga. The one good thing about drinking as a mage is that I can kind of time when I want to sip my coffee with when we need to drink to get mana back, so it's not awful. And yeah, unfortunately, I tend to want coffee about as much as she needs mana, so... The mana's probably healthier, I guess, than the coffee is. I don't know if I would call it music per se, but I do like the little ambient track that's playing. I wish there was a little bit more to it, but it does kind of fit the aesthetic here, which I am enjoying. It's almost like a plagued aesthetic, but not quite. It's slightly different. It's supposed to be like irradiated or whatever. And I think they do a really good job of making it seem both familiar and strange at the same time. It reminds me of like almost a perpetual, unnatural, bloody sunset. Like it's beautiful, but then you think about the fact that it's like semi-unnatural and it's a little bit unsettling at the same time. And yeah, I really like the vibes here. Very cool. Alright, now it's time to zoom in a little bit and we're looking for these tiny little sand pears. I don't know why they're called sand pears. There's not like a lot of sand here. I guess there's some sand this way. Looks like a regular pear to me, but... what do I know? There is a quest back here that we can kind of carefully work our way towards. I don't know if they're going to let us walk right up and free this guy. Let's take out the warrior here to the right first. And see where that gets us. Help me, the Bristle Limb captured me and are planning to sacrifice me to their foul gods. High Chieftain Bristle Limb holds the key that opens the cage. To force him to appear, you must slaughter the evil Bristle Limb Furbolgs. Okay, so fight enough guys to make the leader appear and then kill him and take the key. If you kill enough, he'll surely come for vengeance. Okay. My father will reward you. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he will. Let's just set out to slaughter, I guess, is all we have to do here. Oh, it's the Princess Stillpine. I guess I don't think about male and female Furbolgs, although they must be there somewhere. There really isn't a lot I can see to visually distinguish them. Not that there has to be. Now, what we don't want to have happen is we don't want to run ourselves down on mana fighting these guys and have the leader spawn when we're completely out of mana. We kind of had a situation like that with the Wraith that we spawned, the Draenei Mage Wraith. So we want to avoid that. We'll have to kind of watch our mana, make sure we always have a decent amount. And as part of that strategy, we'll be relying on our wand a little bit more than we have. We've been relying on it a good amount. I think the key is just to keep relying on it Even though it's tempting just to spam Frostbolt until things die, because it's relatively cheap and does a decent amount of damage, we do have to keep our wand in play here. What did we get there? Looked like leather. Yeah, leather pants of the eagle. Pretty cool for somebody who could wear leather. A shaman would benefit from that. We will not benefit from that. Let's conjure some food and get that out on our bar. That could help out a little bit. We'll put that over here. Well, we've killed quite a few of them. I was kind of hoping he'd spawn by now. I guess we just keep going. I'm worried that eventually the guys in the middle here are going to be respawning pretty soon. Oh, if we have our wand going, all we need to do is tab target, and we keep casting our wand. I don't have to stop it and then restart it on a different enemy. That's actually pretty amazing. Okay, I need to remember that. If we're wanding, we can just tab and we'll start wanding the next target on the next rotation, on the next cooldown. Very cool. Okay, it'd be nice if we were finding some of these sand pears, like, every once in a while. We really haven't been. The named guy is not spawning for us, even though we've killed quite a few of these bristlelimb guys. Not sure what the hang-up is here. Yeah, see, I can tab over to the totem. Kills the totem. Oh, I didn't tab back fast enough. Okay. You have to, like, tab, basically. Especially if you're just trying to get the one wand cast off to kill the totem. Do I have to come up here, maybe? Is this where it is? Oh, okay. Okay, he's not just going to come running out. He's going to be up here. For some reason, I did not get that out of the quest from what she said. I just heard fight guys until he comes out. Maybe it's one of those things where I read it, but I don't absorb all the information from it. That does happen sometimes. I'd really love to be getting some of the pears as well. I feel like we're not really getting a lot accomplished here. Nice. Very, very smooth. Let's eat and drink, and then I guess we'll commence the slaughter. See, it's marking multiple areas for the chieftain. I don't really understand that. And I have no memory of doing any of these quests because, again, I might have done these once 13 or 14 years ago. I hope I don't have the key. I guess I should just go try. Maybe I killed this guy and didn't realize it and looted the key. How do I... No, we don't have the key. Yeah, they're starting to respawn over here, which is concerning to me. Alright, back up the hill we go. Yeah, it just says to slaughter them and inhabiting the enclave. Just 2 camps to the west of this camp. 2 camps to the west. Oh, okay. Maybe I have to fight at each of the camps? I don't know how it's tracking this stuff, you know what I mean? So I've killed everybody at this camp and the other camp. There's a 3rd camp back here. Reading every single word helps. I usually read all the... That time I skim read a little bit and... Didn't get me anywhere, that's for sure. Kind of worried that our bags are going to get full pretty soon. Yep, they are. We didn't find any bags at all on this character. Usually, like, I consider it lucky if we can find a few bags. Didn't happen this time. Alright, we are going to have to eat and drink again before we clear out the remains of this camp. We've got a young Furbolg shaman over here. I'm not sure. Maybe we should use our Gift of the Naru on him. It went on to us. So, yeah. Okay, I don't know, guys. We've slaughtered a lot. We've slaughtered a lot. A lot of slaughter has been done today. I don't know. It is marking something on here now to fight. I don't know if that's because the enemy spawned there or what is going on exactly, but let's come back and check it out. Not sure what else we can do at this point. Yeah, I mean, guys, your guess is as good as mine. He's not here. I don't see him. He's not here. He's not spawning. We've killed everything. I don't know. Not really sure what else we can do about this one. What I don't want to do is get hung up on it, but it's clearly like a quest that's going to chain into other quests, and if we don't get it done and I can't figure it out, I'm not really sure where that leaves us. Doesn't leave us anywhere good. Doesn't leave us anywhere good at all, unfortunately. Alright, we have no food, we have no mana, we have no anything. We can eat an apple. That's about all we can do at the moment. Until we have 105 mana, we can cast some water. And yeah, I'm close to giving up on this quest. This is really unfortunate. I was hoping to come here and have a decent time of things. I didn't really foresee any kind of problems like this. I really don't like whatever mechanic governs this. I don't think this should be any kind of quest mechanic that's ever used. I should never be killing an unknown amount of guys to get a guy to spawn in one of 3 locations. If I'm gonna kill an amount of guys to get another guy to spawn, it should only ever happen in one location. Okay, I shouldn't be going between 3 different camps, trying to get him to spawn without really understanding where he's gonna spawn from, what is making him spawn, what is the counter on guys I need to defeat, where do I need to defeat the guys at, does the area that the guys are in matter, does the area that I'm in matter. There are too many variables for me to screw up, or for any player to screw up. We can suffice to say we've killed enough of these guys. Don't you guys agree? Like, if it was simply kill many of them, he will spawn. We've killed plenty. We've killed these camps multiple times. We're doing it again for like the 2.5 time, I guess this would be. And this is going to be the last time I clear these camps. And then I'm going to move on. I'm going to try to do the pear quest, and we're just going to try to move on. If we get to a point where we can't move on, then we'll figure out what to do next. But yeah, this is not how I want to spend my time. Not at all. Okay, we've cleared Camp 1, we've cleared Camp 2. Let's eat and drink, and let's head up to Camp 3. We'll clear that one again. And then I have to get out of here for my sanity. Oh, well, would you look at that? Right on the verge of being done and giving up, here he is. It's like he knew we were sick and tired of being sick and tired. That was a lot. If that's really the amount that it wants you to kill to get him to spawn, that was a lot of guys. Was it like 20 at least? It had to at least be 20. The hardest part was not knowing if there was a certain order to clear the camps in, if the camps had to be fully cleared. If so, what was the circumference that... Oh. Okay, we've been disconnected. Can we reconnect? We can. Well then. It looks like we're back in. Yeah, I don't really know what caused that. Wasn't anything on my end that I can see. So, something server side. There we go. Stillpine Princess has been saved. Thank you for saving me. My father will be delighted. I'm sure he will. At least we don't have to escort her to safety. That's the one good thing. We are going to go north now. We're going to head towards the named Naga, and as we do that, we will be trying, desperately trying to find our 8 pair sand pears. Here's one. Yeah, I kind of figured something like that would eventually happen. It's fine, let's deal with it. let's focus on getting up here to the named guy, and then we'll worry about the sand pears coming down on the way back. It looks like we're going to have quite a few fights if we want to clear this intelligently. Alright, inventory issues are happening now. We can alleviate them a little bit. Could probably drop some of our junk. Yeah, we just need more bags. That's really all there is to it. We have to spend some money. I have the silver. We just need to find a vendor who can sell us some cheap bags, because that's all that's going to help us at this point. We simply don't have enough storage. We did get a stamina intellect chest piece that we're going to equip after this. So it looked like leather in the little icon, so I didn't glance at it, but it is cloth. And it has stamina int on it, which is better than int and spirit. Is that what we have now? No, we have stam and spirit, so we don't even have int. We're going to equip that. That's an interesting look. There we go. That's us. Keep picking up these clams that have stuff in them, and they're taking up inventory space. Here we go. Here is Lord Zix. Zix. I'm probably just gonna keep saying it wrong. I would love to just fight you, but I guess I'll look in this chest. Let's see. Okay, okay. Didn't want to do that like that. Okay, well, shoot. This is not great. This is not how we wanted to start this. Not at all. Yeah, I literally have to run away. Too many guys came. We had a sorcerer walking up. We had somebody sheeped. We had another one on the other side. We're gonna run away and rethink our lives. If we're lucky, we'll be able to make the same approach, and maybe we won't have to kill the same guys we already fought. It looks like they're still down. Yeah, very, very sloppy on my part. Let's get some food going. We looted some of the chest. Just filled up our bags with more junk, essentially, so that's great. Yeah, we don't really have anything I can drop. I'll drop this. Alright, well, it wasn't pretty, but we did it, so that's good. Now we need to head back to the south, and on the way we need to find 5 more sand pears. So let's keep our eyes open. Whiffs, and more mistakes. I don't think naturally I'm very good at the mage. I'm getting used to it, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'm very good at it. Being able to tell like where that limit is on Frost Nova, I think is essential, and so far I haven't figured it out. And it has resulted in many wasted opportunities to actually freeze something in place. I don't really want to go through all this again, but here we are. We're pulling aggro on random stuff. Let's see if we can just leash them. I'd love to leash them and be able to get this sand pear here. Let's see. Yep, that worked. And after this one, we need to find one more, and then we are all done. Let's see, how hard is it going to be to find one more? Not a lot of people here on Bloodmist. But I'm always kind of surprised when anybody is leveling at all, so it's good to see people leveling. Means the game is not dead. Alright, double check. Yeah, the map is clear. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, we didn't drive the thing through his body! Son of a biscuits. Oh, that's right. I'm not even looking over here. I'm doing the kill quest, right? I'm thinking, okay, kill the guy. And I'm forgetting, like, the gruesome part where we have to shove a banner through him. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, let's just think about this for a minute. Let's sell everything. And maybe we'll get another quest that sends us back that way. Probably not, but... Oh, I am very disappointed in myself right now. Oh, okay. It's gonna be fine.
Good fortune. Remember the lessons of the past. Arcanon Poros.
Yeah, not as good as what we had. It looks cool.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
It looks cool, but yep, not as good as of stats. Yeah, we have to go back. This is brutal. We're gonna have to fight him again. His body's not gonna be there, obviously. And then we're gonna have to run all the way back down. So yeah, I apologize for this, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of this stuff out, and we'll just be back turning in the quest. And you guys don't have to watch the rest of it. Okay, here we are. Didn't take very long.
The Legion's end draws near.
I'm sorry that you had to do that. No, you're not. Heavy-handed violence is not the Draenei way, but sometimes it is the only way. This is one of life's truths, and many do not understand until it is too late. So it was for our people when we were slaughtered at the hands of the orcs. Becoming a Hand of Argus is a process of rebirth. And with birth comes pain. Fair enough. A hand of Argus soldier is many things, obedient, brave, intelligent, and above all honorable. You may yet exhibit some of these traits, mage. Report to Exarch Admedius at Blood Watch if you are still interested in joining the hand. He and his subordinates will further train you in the ways of the Draenei soldier. And remember this, honorable people do not always perform honorably. Sometimes they cannot. You will find Blood Watch just up this road to the north. Okay. Let's go. We are leaving this little intro area behind and heading right up the road to get into the greater area. Yeah, the crystals here look unhealthy. Just saying, they look rather unhealthy. Not good. Some kind of, deterioration. We got something. What did we get? We got... but we're not wearing any gloves. We got a belt. Yeah, we are not wearing any gloves. A pair of gloves would be amazing. Yeah, and this area is wholly different. So the last island we were at was kind of like a cross between this and Azuremist, and this is just all completely corrupted. I say corrupted, but it's obviously something to do with the crystals that have eroded and affected all the land here. Very interesting look. The trees are still relatively the same. Some of these bushes are like a pinkish color. I don't know if that's how they were originally or not. But the grass and stuff has definitely all been turned. Oh boy, that is a lot of quests. Here's a wanted poster. Let's pick that up first. Let's see. Bring Deathclaw's paw to Harbinger Michaelis. We can do that. We can also set our Hearthstone here. That would be a good idea.
All prices here are reasonable.
You have a quest, beds, bandages, and beyond. Haha. Take Topher's list to Lando, the Hippogriff Watchmaster. We must have a little quest here to go get some supplies from the exit art, it looks like. We'll do that when we're level 14, when we have to go back to our mage trainer. Especially if there's not a mage trainer here, which there may not be.
May the light embrace you.
Catch and release. Moray at Bloodwatch wants you to mark 6 black slit scouts using the Murloc Tagger. Okay, Murloc Tagger, got it. Here is the Exarch. I had a feeling that you would make it this far, mage. If you are willing to go further, I am willing to teach you. What Argus means to me. What does Argus mean to you? Many Draenei probably do not know or remember our home planet. It is there that we split from the Man Ari, the twisted demonic reflections of ourselves that were gifted by Sargeras, or as they call themselves, the Eridar. Eridar, this word once held meaning. Admetius smacks his lips as if to taste the word. Disgusting. Let us not waste any more time. Find Vindicator Boros and begin your training.
Do not lose faith. The Naru have not forgotten us.
Welcome to Blood Watch. Seeing to the defenses of the outpost is my primary concern, but I've also been tasked with a variety of other duties by our leaders at the Exitar. The problem is that it's hardly safe to send out large amounts of researchers when the island is dangerous. I need someone to gather a series of crystal samples from various sites on the island.
Good health.
We can probably do that.
Kai Tor.
I've heard about you. You're the one that made the Kessel run in under 15 minutes, right? Haha. Are you ready to spill some blood in the name of the light? For Velen? For Argus? He's like going through the list. Are you willing to spill blood for anybody? Hell, we'll spill blood for a little bit of experience and a little bit of coin, okay? Bloodwatch is one of 2 forward bases operated by the Hand of Argus. You have already been to the other base, Azure Watch. Things are completely different in Bloodmist. When we first got here, the land was beautiful as Azure Mist. We even called it Silvergale. But now sickness is spreading across the land. Worse yet, the Blood Elves that we were battling on the Exeter survived the crash. This brings me to your assignment. Venture northwest into Bladewood and terminate any Blood Elves you find. See, I didn't know that. It was different and they called it Silvergale.
Blessings upon your family.
That's pretty cool. Never knew that. Oh yeah, you're here. Hey, we saved the princess, by the way. Just so you know. No big deal, though. We got... Was that a wand? Ours is 8 to 16. It has intellect. This is 10 to 20. We probably just take the damage over the 1 intellect at this point. Especially with how much we are using our wand. You guys can see that it says there's a quest here. Here it is. It's like hiding. Really weird.
The Legion will fall.
Know thine enemy. It's good to see another new face here in Bloodwatch. Although the Blood Elves are the most immediate threat, there are other sinister creatures that call Bloodmist home. The Nazivis satyr are of particular concern. They are foul, demonic creatures commanding dark magics and feeding on the corruption created by the Exeter's crash. We must hold them in check, but first we must learn more about them. Go southwest to Nazivian and learn what you can from their grotesque monument.
Remain vigilant.
Okay. Oh god, they're giving us so many quests. It's like, this is something BC did that I noticed. I noticed this when I got into Outland on my priest. Is they do like quest overload, where they give you 7, 8, 9 quests. And then you go do them all at once. And like, that's okay, but sometimes you just get kind of overwhelmed, honestly. Irradiated crystal shards. The Exeter's crash scattered pieces of the fouled crystals all over Bloodmist Isle, corrupting the water and the landscape. We've even begun finding pieces of crystals inside the flesh of animals taken for meat. I've uncovered a way to purify the shards and turn them into functional crystals. If you bring me enough shards, I'll trade one of my completed crystals for them. Okay. That is all fine and good. Just more and more to do.
Hi.
Hey, Explorers League. Welcome. Explorers League, is that something for gnomes? Babysitting, would you believe it? They pulled me out of a promising dig and sent me along with Captain Odysseus' expedition to babysit that little gnome. I'd never heard of a gnome wanting to become a prospector before, so I asked. Seems we are taking gnomes now, and this particular one has a fascination with murlocs. Well, he's gone off and set up shop in the old turtle shell on the northern shore of the island.
Safe travels.
Yikes. Okay, more quest. Look at that map. Isn't that just great?
Open your heart to the light.
Bloodwatch wants aquatic stinkhorn. 1 aquatic stinkhorn, 1 blood mushroom, 1 ruinous polyspore, and 1 felcone.
Be well.
Yikes. Lots and lots of stuff. Okay. The biggest joy here is going to be seeing all this stuff disappear from my map. Look at this. Some of this we have to go back. We have to go back and do these. Okay. That's fine.
Warm wishes.
Lando. It's Lando, guys. That will take us to the Exeter whenever we wanted to, but guys, we are going to take a break here. Yep, we need a break. Lots of stuff to do when we set out next time. I think that we just kind of come back down here, we get this stuff first, and then we can make our way back into this area. That's going to be the plan. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for being here and for your continued support on the series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back on Bloodmist really soon. Bye now.